Hey, what's up guys, Tomcat here, and today you are looking at the results of my subscriber challenge. This photo was sent in by AMG568. Epic shot of the Escalade backfiring. One of the best backfire shots I think I've seen, and it's all blacked out. It's got a nice UK plate. Cool shot. This is from HardyBoy316, another subscriber that was sent in a photo for the subscriber challenge. Amazing shot. Love how he got this shot. He really captured the flames, the really angry flames. I love the angle of the shot too. So this video though is about the Lexus LFA Nürburgring edition. My review, thoughts, build, just kind of how I feel about the actual car. And what a beautiful car it is. Just, I mean, listen to it. I mean, isn't that just an amazing sound? That V10 just screams. It's, oh my god, it's like, oh, it's amazing. It's just so awesome. I can't get over how good that thing sounds. I mean, what a car. What a car. And I did not actually do a drifting run in this video. I decided not to do a drifting run because that's not what this car is about. That's not what this car is made for. That's not what this car is good at. This car is a super grippy, super fast, basically race car for the road. It's fun, it's fast, it's tight, it's grippy, it's got a very hardcore feeling to it. The wing, I think, adds a bit of character and personality too, while keeping the back end of the car down nicely. You can actually feel the downforce working for you. And you can actually, as you'll see later in the video, you can take the wing off if you so choose, but I decided to leave it on because it just gives you that really nice feeling of you could feel the aerodynamics of that wing pushing the back of the car down. And I know that sounds a little weird to be able to actually feel that in a video game, but trust me, it actually works. If you go drive the normal LFA and then drive this, you could tell the suspension is more aggressively set up. The wing definitely provides that extra bit of downforce that you're looking for, and it almost sounds just a little bit meaner. It's just a little bit screamier than the standard LFA. I don't know if that's just me, but the exhaust almost sounds like it's been opened up more, like it's a little more racy, sort of. It's just an epic car. And I don't know if you guys know, but the development stages of this car, the original LFA, they took so many years, well over 10 years, in development, and the car was revised and reworked a bunch of times because they just weren't satisfied with the way it was, and they wouldn't stop until they got it right. They even sent it to a music division, a company that manufactures pianos, to tune the exhaust note. That's crazy. Any car company that's willing to go that far to make a car perfect is one to be respected, in my opinion, because again, if you're willing to go that far for a car, for your customers, for your reputation, you've earned my respect right there. And I think I may have found one of my new favorite cars to just drive in Forza Horizon. There are some cars that you just want to drive. You just want to take them and drive them. And this is one of those cars. Now we're getting into the maxed out build here. You have the race wing from Forza. You also have the option to remove the wing. That probably increases the top speed a little bit because you're taking a little bit of the resistance away, the wind resistance. But I prefer it with the wing. I think it adds that bit of character to the Nürspec, or Nürburgring edition, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it the Nürspec, just because you can say it a little faster. But we're gonna go ahead and put some Koenig wheels on here. I love Koenig wheels. I just wish you could get some ADV1s, Vulsans, more HREs. HRE is one of my favorite wheel companies, but they don't have any of the good wheels in this game. That's the problem. If they could get, oh man, if they could get, I can't remember what it's called, P40, HRE P40 wheels. Those are some of my favorites. Those are beautiful, and I believe that if they were able to get those in the game for maybe Forza 5, then wow. Just, yeah, I mean, wheels to put on the list for Forza 5, ADV1, Volson, more HREs, D2 forged, maybe even some you know, more outrageous kind of wheels for things like Escalades and stuff like that. But in maxing out this car, I made sure to go with everything race as normal. You want to keep the weight down as much as possible, give it that race diff, so you know, so you can keep the back end in check. Now, when I went for the conversion, you notice that the only option you have is twin turbocharging, and I was actually kind of surprised by that they didn't give you a supercharger option. But then again, for cars like this, you know, I prefer twin turbos anyway, and after maxing out the turbos and the intercooler, we're over 900 horsepower, so beast car. It's gonna be, at this point I was expecting it to be pretty good as far as top speed goes, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. The thing that you have to get though is, if you're gonna highway race someone in this, if you're gonna take this out to a highway battle, I do not recommend racing from a standing start. You can see I'm trying to get the RPMs right in the right spot, and then as soon as I launch it, it is so hard to control off the line with this amount of power. You really have to be on your toes to control this car. It's not a car for the faint-hearted when you launch it. It'll go all over the place. The back end will fishtail. You gotta really, really work to keep that back end in check if you plan on launching it from a dead stop. And I mean, it got up to 200 miles per hour way faster than I thought it would. The rate at which it gains speed is almost more impressive to me than its actual top speed. Now, it hits its top speed in 5th gear, not 6th gear. If you go into 6th gear, you'll kind of stick around at 231, but if you leave it in 5th, you'll go much higher. Some cars, they have a really long 5th gear. I know the Viper especially has a really long 5th gear. You cannot get top speed out of the Viper in 6th gear. I don't care what you try to do, especially the original 03 Viper in Forza 4. Don't even try sticking that thing in 6th gear. Just use the first 5 if you want to hit a good top speed. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this review of the Lexus LFA Nürburgring Edition in Forza Horizon, don't forget to like the video, tell me what you thought of it in the comments below, and if you're new to my channel, click subscribe for more videos. I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and do not forget about the open lobby tonight at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern US time. You can send a message to Tomcat9700 on Xbox Live saying INV, and I will invite you to a Forza Horizon game. I'll try to get as many people in as possible, and I will see you guys there.